So sorry, gentlemen.
Well, thank you. And for all of you, I'm wondering how your homes in Houston fared from Hurricane Harvey. And also along those lines, has it been difficult being off the earth or even getting ready for a mission, for that matter, at this time of such intense weather?
Well, I hate to hog the mic, but I'll start this one since personally I had some problems with my house. It did flood. And so luckily there was an army of folks in the Houston area, a lot coming from the Johnson Space Center, that helped clean out my house, started yanking out walls and going through the drying process. So at the time of the hurricane, we were in Russia getting ready for our final exams. And it was a huge relief to know that there were people at home taking care of me. So, you know, when you can help people out, it really means a lot. And so I personally know that.
What about Paulo? Mark, what about your homes? Okay.
So my home was fine, actually. We were very fortunate. There was some long, boring days for my wife as she waited out the storm at the house, but otherwise that was it.
Well, for maybe... please go ahead.
Yeah, continue for Mark. Let's finish.
Is it difficult being off the earth at this time? I mean, as these hurricanes just seem to be sweeping across the Atlantic with such frequency and intensity, it just seems so bizarre for all of us back here.
Yeah, I think it's certainly hard when people you care about are not in a situation where you can help them out and they need help. So that can be tough. But we're very fortunate because there really are a lot of people in the community where our families live that are willing to go out of their way to look after our families, recognizing that we can't do it ourselves. So that's been hugely appreciated.
Joe, another question for you, if I might. I'm wondering if you have any education events planned for your mission. And I know Ricky Arnold's going to be following you next year. How do you hope to make a difference with your world classroom up there?
Yeah, so we are fortunate that we're going to have a year of educators in space. And so NASA is taking advantage of this opportunity. We're doing lots of partnerships with folks, trying to take advantage of having us up here, being able to connect with teachers and students. I know we have various downlinks that are planned. I know I have one planned with students in Puerto Rico. And then we also have demonstrations that, you know, we hope to perform all of the crew that teachers can use to enhance what they do in the classroom. So as much as we can do to help the great teachers out there, we're going to try to do that.
Yeah, and Mark, for you, last week Jack Fisher said upon his return to Earth that being in space grows your faith. Those are his words. And I'm wondering, have you found this to be true for you? And what preparations did you make before the flight to keep your lights shining up there, as Jack put it?
Oh, I'm assuming that Jack said it grows your face because you got such a big smile on it. Jack has a way with words. He's like a space poet. Yeah, I think it definitely is exciting. We were packing up that SpaceX spacecraft, and I remember thinking, I noticed that the cargo nets that we put inside the center stack looked a lot like a military cargo net. And I thought to myself, this is like getting some cargo ready for a parachute drop, except we're a lot higher up, and I thought that was pretty neat.
For Paolo, I've been enjoying your photos of Italy from space, and if you could beam yourself down somewhere in Italy for a good meal, where would that be, and what would you eat?
Marcia, that's tough questions because you know, every region in Italy has its own speciality and its own flavors. And Right now, I would be really hard pressed to pick any place.